think we're live. Going live. Hey, check it out, guys. We're live. Isn't that awesome? Isn't it awesome, guys? We're live. Say hello to the beautiful people.
Excuse me.
Nice. That's a good way of saying hello. My gosh, dude. You don't even know how fast I was driving, bro. I was only 5 minutes away from where I was at, because I was with some of my medics, and it was fun. It was a good time. Really had a good time. Honestly, I'm really glad I went out, but yeah.
Alan and Dylan, how have you guys been? How's your week? How's
Oh
work
my
going?
gosh, what a fucking shit show.
Long.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, it's
What
been
happened?
it's been a long week. Dylan, you can go first.
I mean, the only thing I did was just jump out of a plane and just sit awake for like 24 hours
What
afterwards.
did you jump?
I think I jumped on Wednesday
You jumped Wednesday?
Yeah.
What was it?
or Tuesday. I
What's
don't
that
remember.
Dylan, what type jump?
What?
What type jump?
Combat.
Night or day?
Night.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Did you have a follow-on?
No, but I did have to go to the Alpha.
That shit's so annoying, dude. I hate it when they do that. Oh
Yeah,
my
me
gosh.
too.
Dude, I jumped Monday.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I jumped Monday, and I was jumping with it was like a bunch of different people. I needed to jump because I was about to start losing my pay for it. Not like I got it anyway, but I would have lost my 3 months. They should be starting to give me the back pay for it and everything, but so what happened was I had a couple other, we had our like sister battalion that was with us, and they had a 16-mile ruck as their follow-on mission after they got to the Alpha. And one of my dudes from I saw one of my dudes from Airborne. Shout out to my boy Blair, if you're out there. But yeah, that was Monday. Felt so bad from us. We just kind of like walked back after we jumped. But I did nighttime combat too. But it was pretty chill. It was a very long day though that day. Monday was a long day, so it like really annoyed me. We sat in the pack shed for like 5-6 hours, but we didn't sit. Thankfully, we didn't jump, or not jump. We didn't what's the fucking word? We didn't we weren't rigged up the whole time. We were just hanging out. And around like 10 o'clock we rigged up. I'd say 9 o'clock we rigged up. What else did you do this week,
Dylan? Today I donated blood.
Yeah?
But besides that, nothing much happened.
How much do you get for donating blood here? It's different in different states, so like I know Jersey
the first two times I think I got like maybe like $100. I think I don't remember.
How long were you in there for?
At least 2 hours, 2.5.
Oh jeez.
Cause like usually it's busy, but like once you start like donating your plasma and blood, it only takes like at most like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You donated plasma, Dylan?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
A lot of people need it.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. Me and Dylan have been trying to figure out how to start doing phlebotomy, and
That's cool. Have you
we're
guys thought
kind
about doing X-ray tech?
say again, X-ray tech.
X-ray tech. It's a little bit more school, but it is worth it because you're gonna make a lot of money. Like traveling X-ray techs right now are making a shit ton of money.
I don't know about the traveling part though, you know.
And part-time X-ray techs are making a shit ton of money. Like you could do it in the tri-state area, like just in New Jersey if you wanted to.
Let's see. I don't know. I think phlebotomy would just be a little easier. My brother was
Yeah.
telling me that the like the cert to get it, it's not that hard. So yeah, I don't know. And it's like I already know how to do phlebotomy, but I'm not technically certified for it. So it's like
guess
I've
you just
stuck
take a
I've
test.
stuck like 100 people already. So it's like if they even take that for the, because my brother was saying, so you'll do these online, he had to do it online, so you'll do online courses, and then you'll kind of take a, I don't want to say a test, but it kind of is like a test, and then after all that you have to get a certain amount of sticks, you'll go to like work with the hospital and get sticks. It'd basically be like your what's the thing that apprentice, kind of like an
Apprenticeship?
apprentice. Yeah, it's kind of like an apprenticeship a little bit, but then not really, because you're just there. Because medicine you don't really do apprenticeship, you know. So, but yeah, you'll do
It's like
that.
just on the job training.
Yeah, yeah. But you'll do that, and afterwards you'll be good. So yeah,
Alright.
it's pretty easy. You have to get like 300 or so sticks, but the thing is, because my job right now, I kind of do it already, so they might allow me to just bypass that. Now the only thing though is collecting blood. So like, if it was to be, I'm taking like a pint or whatever, like I don't remember how much it would actually specifically it would be, but whatever it would be, I don't know how, like I know how to take blood like that, like blood transfusion type stuff, but they have certain tools and stuff that they use, like when we do it in the field for like life-saving trauma type shit, they do it really different. They have like an actual machine that, so what you do is, right, you take the blood, you collect the blood, right? The bag has like anticoagulants and stuff, so it doesn't coagulate in the bag. But the thing is, we take the bag and we put it on my foot and we would rock it, right? That's one of the ways that we would do it in the field, right? So it doesn't, it keeps it from moving, keep it moving, right? They have like a machine that the blood bag is already sitting on, so it'll automatically be rocking. So now it probably wouldn't be that much of a learning curve, but just trying to understand that machine and everything is something like I would need to learn, you know what I mean? Like you got to know your equipment.
Yeah.
So
It's not too bad.
oh no, probably not.
Dude, I
you
literally saw them do like to me just now.
Do you know what size needle it was?
What size?
Yeah,
It was
like
a little
big?
bit thick.
So the gauges, the lower the gauge, so let's say it's a 14 gauge, that means it's big as fuck. Like we usually use like 18 gauges. Make sense? So, and again, blood is thick, right? It's very viscous. So usually it'd be a bigger gauge needle, if that makes sense. So yeah, did it look like an 18? Like I've given you an IV before, right, Dylan?
You have not.
Oh, really? I thought I have.
No. Don't, and you don't need to.
Oh, I will. I'm going to.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I will.
No, you won't. There's
Yeah.
no purpose.
Oh, I'm gonna do it just for fun then. Son of
No,
a bitch.
no,
Yeah, I will.
no, you won't.
Now I'm going to because you're telling me not to. I will find a way.
There's no practical way for you to do to me.
Practical?
You
What do
can't
mean?
force me.
Oh,
You can't force me.
yeah, you're gonna be fucking hammered and then I'll fucking do it.
No, no, you don't need to fucking stick someone for being drunk, motherfucker.
Whoa. I didn't say drunk, did I? I said hammered.
Same shit.
No, completely different.
Yes. No, no, no. Well, then what do you mean by hammered? Huh?
Like you were about to fucking yak.
Yeah, that'll never be the case.
Yeah, just wait. Just wait till my 21st. You can be like, all right,
Oh, if
You need to be on the
it's your
job right
21st, you'll be the one yakking. You
I'm not
yak
gonna be
before.
yakking, bro.
Yes, you are.
No, I have to be smart.
You're saying you're not drinking
I never said
excessively
that.
till you black out when you're 21?
As my brother says, blackout or back out.
For sure.
Like
Positive.
up before you tap out.
Pump it. Pump up the jam. Pump it. Oh, I can't sing the song we're about to get. We'll get taken down. We'll get copyrighted. We'll get copyrighted.
You're gonna do it so good that we get copyrighted.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use that music, right?
What about the pump it louder? Pump it louder.
Bump up the jam. Bump it up. Lush, what did you do today?
Nothing much. I did some stuff for school. Got a haircut.
Oh, you got a haircut. Me too, actually.
That I did. I
Yeah,
look like a
haircut.
member of the Third Reich. That's okay.
Kanye would enjoy you.
That he would. If
That he-
Kanye saw me in the street,
that he would.
he'd go, brother,
Uh huh.
and then I'd run away.
Brother. Brother. We're gonna get copyrighted for that too. That's technically a catchphrase. So today, right? This is what I did today. So I went and I woke up. So yesterday, I was at the range all day yesterday. And when I mean all day, I mean like all fucking day. I was there from like 8:30. No, I woke up at 6:30. Correction, 5:30 to go to work at 6:30. I did PT until like 7:30, 7:45, and then my PSG, aka like my boss, was like, "Yo, Doc, I need you to be here at 8 o'clock." I'm like, "You said what?" Because I was stuck in traffic and hauling ass back. So I was still in my PTs, and I needed to be ready to go drive the truck. So I fucking haul ass back, and eventually, thankfully, I maneuvered my way back to the company without any problem. And yeah, so I get back, and they're like, the only thing I knew, right, was they told me, my boss told me last night, or the night prior, go into the range. He goes, "Yo, Doc, I need you and me to go drive the truck tomorrow morning at 8:30. I said, "Okay, cool, no problem. Too easy." Right? Little did I know I was gonna be there all fucking day and night. I didn't get back until like I didn't get back in my house until 12:15, 12:30. So I woke, so like, and that was like last night 12:30, right? So so terrible, dude. So oh my gosh, my brain is being so retarded right now, sorry. So yeah, I woke up this morning and I'm like, why am I not tired? I want to be fucking tired, dude. I want to go to sleep, right? It's like 7 in the morning this morning, and I'm like, all right, dude, I need to get up. I need to start moving. Gotta start moving around, right? I call my buddy. I'm like, hey man, you said you needed to go get a haircut. Went to go get a haircut with him. You know, we vibe out whenever I'm hanging out with him. He's one of my good buddies. One of my compas. He's a bit of a brown boy like myself, so we vibe out pretty well. And we got some groceries. I brought him back. Got a haircut. Looking fresh right now. Not putting it on stream. Not turning on my camera. And yeah, I kind of just hung out. I was hanging out with Brian and Dylan on Discord a little bit. Watched some anime, which we'll talk about later. And then I played games with one of my boys. And then I get a call, right? I call up one of my boys because I'm like, yo, man, what are you doing right now? I'm trying to play games. And he goes, yo. And this is maybe like 2-3 hours ago. He goes, yo, come over. We're having a party. I said, well, fuck it. I'm not doing anything right now. We got the stream later. What could go wrong? I walk in the house and the booze are everywhere. There's booze literally everywhere. And I'm like, fuck it. I'ma just drink then. So I drink some stuff and things. And one of my boys who I haven't seen in a minute because he's been on a detail that's kept me away from seeing him, right? One of my dudes in my company, one of my other medics. He's like, drink this shit, bitch. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, no, the rest of it. And it was like a bottle. It was like a, I think it was an entire, I would say maybe 20% or like 15% of a Captain Morgan, I think it was. Either that or it was a Jose Cuervo. I don't know, actually. I really don't know what it was. He just gave me a bottle. Oh, it was Jack Daniels. It was Jack Daniels.
I don't know what it was.
And I don't remember what it was. And I drank that shit quick. And he looked at one of my other buddies who's also in my company with me, one of my other medics, because it was like a medic party. And he goes, why can't you do that, bitch? And he's like, I don't drink. So yeah, I got a little toasty, and then I started drinking a little bit more. I popped a couple of the Ons, which are like little nicotine pouches. It's the ones that I got when I went to see you guys
Hi,
for the 4-day. Hello?
Hi, Alan. How are you?
How are we? I'm doing
Very good.
alright.
We were in the stream. We were just listening to it.
Hey, what's
What's
up?
up?
Brian's
I like
up
this
in here, bro?
Ryan, got Ricky. We got Emerald.
Hey.
Oh, it's everybody. It's all the
It's
boys.
everybody.
Don't worry, boys.
What up,
We'll be
everybody?
how you guys doing?
All right. Dash.
Are you guys are door dashing right now?
Yes, sir.
Yo, where's Emerhan? Let me speak to Emerhan.
Yo,
Where are you, bitch?
fuck you call a bitch, bro.
You called me,
Yeah.
and then you said, yo, hold up, yo, sorry, man. Just like, I gotta go real quick. I'll call you right back, and then you didn't call me back.
Oh yeah, dude, I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, that was like my. Oh yeah, I was kind of a little. I mean, I'm sober now, but when you called me, Loesch, about 20-30 minutes ago before we hopped on
I
the
could
stream.
tell.
I was like, yo, I'm on my way. I was shirtless. I was sweaty. I was fucking hauling. I was like, my house is only 5 minutes away from where I was, but I was like, I'm fucking hauling. I gotta get on stream. We gotta get on this podcast. It's Lake Laps fucking. It's fucking Lake Laps time. So I was hauling
Like
ass.
last 7
It's
or
Lake
8
Labs.
or whatever.
Wait, is this Lake Labs number what?
This is Lake Labs number
Huh.
8.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, dude, we've been rolling, man. Been
Andrew, are you
enjoying the
hungry?
fucking stream.
Huh?
Andrew, are you hungry?
I am not.
Do you wanna DoorDash? Wanna pick up your food for you?
I'm
Order DoorDash.
good.
Yeah, I pay Montoya.
good.
Oh, okay. All right, let me know if you're hungry.
You got it,
Let me
buddy.
know if you're hungry.
I'll be
Maybe
in
the
here.
first person though.
Just let me know when you're hungry.
So, yeah, it's been it's
Have y'all just been door dashing today?
Yes.
Brian, you don't sound like you're having
yeah.
a good time.
Brian sounds like he wants to kill himself.
What do you mean?
Brian's got a 20 tomorrow. He's preparing.
We've made
Dude,
20
honestly-
knots.
Oh, dude, Brian, you got a 20 tomorrow? I gotta change the thumbnail. Fuck.
No, you don't.
Hold on, sorry. I gotta change the thumbnail.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's
Sorry,
bad luck.
I gotta
That's
change
bad
it.
juju,
I
don't
gotta-
do that.
It's afterwards, Brian.
Change it to a bird nest.
Change it, change it to the nest.
Yo,
That'd be funny.
Yo, we got a pet bird for the gym, and it landed on Brian's head, bro. I was gonna try and take a picture, but I couldn't find it.
No, I
Wait,
did have
wait,
a
wait.
bird land on my-
What?
I did have a bird land on my head. This is
Brian, it's like, brother, come to
They're
me.
calling.
Yeah,
That's always
they're
Goddamn right, brother.
You right, brother. Emerhan, are you gonna be in the 20 tomorrow?
He is coaching tomorrow.
You're not fighting? You're not
No,
gonna,
not.
you're not gonna
Not
be-
this time. He's doing the next one.
Hey, so what would you guys think about if coming down to see me, Dylan, and Doug?
I would say.
Spring break in March.
Yeah, spring break, March.
Do it, brother. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
I would be
You guys in
down.
the same spot as Doug?
No, they're about a couple hours away.
Doug
But
is.
they're on the way to Doug's.
Dylan, do you remember how far it's? Is it 5 hours or is it 3 hours to Doug?
I think it was like 3 hours.
Yeah, I think it's the same distance.
No,
to
it was 2
Charlotte.
hours. It was 2 hours.
Yeah,
2
yeah,
hours?
the podcast is. Yeah, we gotta talk about podcast topics. All right, no one knows what the fuck Doug is.
We're talking about how we're doing. We're on the
you're
nonsense right now.
Guys, it's Alan, it's $4.75.
I can't hear anything anymore.
8 miles.
No.
Oh, never mind now.
How much would it be if I door dashed for you right now? You had to drive all 8 hours to get down here.
You have to pay me $2 grand. And that would just cover gas.
Guys, I'm naked right now.
No.
I'm sorry. That's just to pay for gas.
Oh, there we go.
So, yeah. It's dude, honestly, it's been a pretty stressful week. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, and I picked up the guitar, repaired it.
You did?
Me and Ricky were in the rooms with little drums, and we got yelled at. We got kicked out. Oh, yeah.
I told you we're not supposed to go in there.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a drummer now.
Who told you? Who told you you couldn't stay in there?
Just one of the people at the front counter. He's the one that gave me the guitar back. I feel bad now. So.
Is he one of the dudes that was like really cool with us, or is he just some rando?
He was a random, but he was really cool with me and Ricky. But I feel bad though.
Yeah, he was cool.
Oh, is he kind of like, guys, I'm sorry to kick you out, but like you can't be in here?
A little bit more.
He was just like, oh yeah, this is people's like personal drum sets.
He
So,
seemed a little
sorry.
ticked off.
I mean, they didn't have a sign on the door last time we was there.
Yeah, there's a sign on the door, and then I went.
I'm just
Oh,
saying, they
it's
should have
just
specified.
It was
I thought it was just like a, hey man, test your skill. Show me what you got. I want to see what you
Alan,
got.
can you do an present Jordan Von Strangle from Fairly Odd Parents?
$2.
Wait, what?
Do an impression of Jordan Von Strangle from Fairly Odd Parents.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. I
Do
just
Doug
need to.
Dimmadome.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna look it up real quick. I'm gonna pause the music on the stream. By the way, is the stream a little? Since you guys are listening to it, are we a little loud? Is the
You're
music
fine.
a little loud? All right, hold on.
You're
I'm gonna
fine.
look up the Doug Dimmadome thing. Oh, you said who you say?
Not Doug Dimmadome.
Yes, Doug Dimmadome.
Jorgen Von Strangle.
How do you is it Gorgon?
Just look up "You Idiot Fairly Odd Parents."
You idiot. Oh, shit.
Okay, hold on.
You got me.
Almost enough atmosphere. Wait.
I don't think that's it.
$6. 10 miles away.
Oh, okay, I found him.
Not funny anymore.
Money.
But I am. Wait, hold on. Fairly Odd Pair. What the fuck is his name? What is his name?
Jorgen
Jorgen?
Von. Yes. Like
Oh,
J-O-
okay. Okay. Jorgen Von Strangle. Jorgen Von Strangle's voice. Okay, here we go.
Who are you again? Just to be clear.
I am Jorgen von
Where's
Strangle.
Logan?
I am Jorgen Von
Uh,
Strangle.
Don't be a dummy.
I'm at my home.
Don't be a dummy.
Sergeant Jorgen
Wait,
von
yo, are you
Strangle.
guys gonna have any-
Sergeant
you guys
Jorgen
like-
Von Strangle. Yo, he sounds really different in like the first like season where it's like
Sounds
the
like-
old school.
Yeah.
Say Arnold.
Oh,
Say
Jesus.
Arnold. They know his last name. What is it?
$10, 75 miles.
9 miles for 10.
That's more.
In the universe who fears nothing, cannot help.
I mean, we're
Cannot
already
help.
there.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh,
Where's Sal?
a deadly butterfly
Oh shit.
net.
A deadly butterfly net. I don't know. I can't.
He's trying to.
All right,
do
Brian. You know what? Brian? Do the
Well-
do Mr. Crocker, Brian. Do Mr. Crocker.
Fairly Odd Parents. Fairly Odd Parents.
What's another really funny voice from the family?
Cosmo. I can't do a good Cosmo though.
Foop. What the fuck?
They can't.
All right, you know what, Emerhan, you have to be Vicky from Fairly Odd Parents.
Can you do a Mickey?
My shiny teeth and me.
We're getting pulled over, brother.
What the hell? You said what?
Don't worry about it. See ya.
All right, ladies.
I think he said they're getting pulled over.
I think they said they're getting dick down. She's getting dick down in Dallas. Right out in Raleigh.
They're getting pulled over.
Fuck your country music.
Tag teamed up in Tennessee. That's it. We're gonna be a country band now. Ain't all in Austin, but fucking Boston. I love that song. My PL, who's sadly leaving me. Thank you, sir, for everything. I remember the first time we were hanging out in our tent in Poland. He was like, "Yo, Doc, check this out. This is my favorite song. This is my favorite country song." And he put that song on. I'm like, "Sir, I've never heard this song before." And then I was like, "You know what? This is kind of the vibe." I honestly only like country music because of the fact that there's so many dudes in the army who listen to country. And it's mostly because they're either from like a certain state that's like mostly southern and stuff. But
Mhm.
you know, I've been really liking it for the most part.
Well, Alan, did you watch the NFL playoff games that happened
Oh, we're going
recently?
into sports now. We're going into the
That
sports
we are.
shorts. Hell yeah, dude. No, I actually didn't.
There's some absolutely mental games.
What were the games? It was
There was Niners versus Cowboys. I wish Ricky was
Oh.
here. We could have made fun of him.
Yeah, you know what, Ricky? I
Uh,
hope you get back on stream, you son of a bitch.
Ricky, I hope you're listening.
Yeah, Ricky. I
The
hope you are
Cowboys are going to
listening.
perpetually make the playoffs and then lose in the playoffs.
Dude, it's
I
their
feel like
year,
I'm being
though.
mean.
It's their year though. Hold on, it's their year. I mean, it's
uh,
next year's their year though. It's fine.
Niners beat the Cowboys. The Eagles beat the I forget what team they played.
Giants.
Yes, Giants.
I
They
expected the Giants.
mollywop the Giants.
I expected the Giants to lose.
Yeah.
Just cause like
Oh, the Giants got bent
Kenny
over.
Galladay, like their receiving core is
Not good.
I mean, I don't know what it is with Kenny Galladay. I personally think that he got the money. He got the
The Brick
bag.
Hands Club.
And it's not the Brick Hands Club. He just doesn't care anymore because he got the bag and that's it. That's all he wanted.
Yeah.
Because like that's like he doesn't seem like the person to just care about like all that stuff. Like he doesn't care about getting the fucking win or anything. I mean personally, from like to me, man, like if I had the height to go to the NFL, being 5'7" and playing middle linebacker, if I had the fucking height to go to the NFL, I'd be balling out every single fucking day. I would not take any fucking breaks because I don't know. It was just like I remember when I was first starting when you got me into football, Loesch. Loesch, do you remember that, man? That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
You were like, bro, you were the guy who got
I
me
know.
into football, bro. That shit was what like to get me to actually play. You were like, you should play, man. You should play, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what we got. Let's do it. And there we go. And then fucking one championship in the last what 4 years that we had within the yeah, dude, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
My brother's year, they went to states and lost, sadly. And 4 years, it took 4 years, our senior year, for us, like it literally took for us to get there, to get the fucking dub. And we did. Honestly, dude, like the bowl game, I don't really give a fuck about the bowl game. It was like all of our dudes were fucking broken. There was a bunch of things that I've heard about their team and their like their just people that made me be like, all right, well, you know. But yeah, I would be balling out every day. So I think Kenny Galladay personally, he's selling.
He's a great player. He's just got to try harder.
Cause like look when he was on the Lions, bro, he was a
I mean,
fucking
it's hard to
dog,
play
bro.
football without trying, so it's definitely like a subjective term.
Yeah,
But he's not making like the absolute hustle plays
no,
like
not
he
at all.
used to.
Like he's supposed to, yeah, not at all.
It's not even like he's supposed to. He's just not playing like he used to.
Bro, when he was on the Lions, dog, he was a monster. It was a beast, bro.
It's like he doesn't put that extra emphasis on a step, and that's what messes up.
Yeah.
And that's what'll get him caught on a route and shit like that.
And then
It seems like it's effort things.
I feel like Darius Slayton, right?
Oh, he's gonna be great.
I think he's not used enough, in my opinion. I wish he was, but I don't think he is. Maybe it's just the routes that they give him are just really weird, or they just don't really work for his specialty. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not a Giants fan, so I wouldn't really know too much. But yeah, I personally,
I think if they can get him a receiver to complement him, he'll be
Yep.
very good.
I think if they got Odell back, I think it'd be a pretty good move. Personally,
Yeah.
I think Odell would be a big help.
I think they're gonna be a very good team very soon.
Honestly, so one of my buddies is a one of my dudes in my platoon is a Giants fan. Because weird because he's also from PA, so you think he'd either be a Pittsburgh or a, he'd be something else, you know. But he was telling me like I told him I said, hey man, you guys should honestly just go draft another running back and then trade Saquon away for a shit ton of either picks or
Uh,
really good fucking players. Because
they'd have to
Saquon's been
sign him
in.
then, because they've already. They would have to. They would have to done that at the trade deadline this year.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay,
because they have to sign him this offseason anyway.
I
They also
got
have
you.
to sign Daniel Jones. I think they signed Saquon. I also think they signed Daniel Jones.
I got you. I don't know. Personally, I think Saquon needs to go to another team, such as like the Ram. I think the Rams would be a good help for him. I think honestly, I think the Jets. Like I know you guys have that stud running back.
Saquon?
Yeah.
No, no,
I don't think he would fit, but I think
please
just
no,
I think his running ability is just good enough to.
please no,
You don't want Saquon?
no.
Why not? He's
I
Saquon.
don't want another overpaid running back.
True, true. Actually,
Remember what happened with the last one?
Le'Veon.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, is he
Le'Veon
in the?
Schmel.
Where the fuck is he? Is he out?
Exactly.
I don't even know where he
Exactly.
went, bro. He fell off, bro. I don't
Exactly.
know where he went. Man's
This
gone.
is my point. This is my point.
But your
Unless I
running
don't
back
want
you
Saquon.
have now is good.
Brees Hall. I know. Once he gets back from that injury, he's gonna be
That man's a
fantastic.
dog, bro. He really is a dog. Um, honestly, dude, I think our division or our not division, our what is it? It's not division is the word. Conference, right?
Conference.
Is it okay, so like just
I think it is division.
The AFC East is gonna be fucking good.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots are gonna be average for another couple years until we either get. I hear this word that we might go and try to draft or not draft, pick up DeAndre.
Yeah,
I've heard word of that. I don't really believe
I
it. I
have
don't
heard that
think Bill
too.
would want it because Bill doesn't
I
like
heard
paying
Bill likes
people.
him.
Bill loves him, bro. There's clips of him actually like constantly like whenever he's on there, he's like, "I'm glad that we fucking double teamed you," or "I'm glad you're on the wrong side of the fucking field." When we're like when we try to blitz, I'm glad that we actually got the fucking blitz off. Shit like that. He'll like
Mhm.
talk with him very friendly. Um, but yeah, I think the Patriots will be very kind of just like this year where it's their average like in Madden terms. What the fuck is it? In Madden terms, I think they'll be like a 80, like very like record consistent. I'd
Like 8-8
say
or 9-8.
maybe 10-8. Maybe they might make it to the playoffs, lose in the first round. But again, it's just Mac Jones needs a mentor. Um, or he just needs more time to play and he might be a dog. Honestly, he kind of feels like a puss to me, which I hate to say, but he feels like a bit of a puss. Cause like, have you seen like the photos of him where he's like about to get hit? Like, dude,
No.
oh my gosh, it's so fucking. There's so many memes of him like he's about it. He like gets the ball off, but the fucking dude is right in his face. And like again, I know me, I'd probably fucking flinch too. There's a fucking 360-pound man about to crush my fucking head with his chest. Like, yeah, I'd be fucking fearing for my life too. But like,
I
if
wouldn't
I
look
know,
like a bitch.
if yeah, yeah, if I can, yeah, literally, like, I don't look like a fucking puss, bro. Like, I'd fucking just be like, I'd be more scared. I'd be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Like, that's more of my mentality, you know? I'm fucking puss, yeah. Um, but yeah, I think either we need a new QB. I don't. Zach.
I
What's
think with the right coach,
I think Bill
he'd
O'Brien
be
might
good.
Bill O'Brien might be able to teach him some good shit.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
Bill
Mac Jones
O'Brien's
could
gonna
be good
help.
with the right coach.
Honestly, dude, we had one game. I don't remember who it was, but him and uh fucking Josh McDaniels, or not Josh McDaniels, fucking who the fuck was our offensive coordinator? I'm blanking right now. The offense, Matt Patricia, right? Is it Matt Patricia? No, it's not. Is it Matt Patricia? Dude, my fucking head is going. I'm going crazy right now. But yeah. So whoever our offensive coordinator was, I totally, I'm blanking right now, so pardon me. But um, he was giving him trouble, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck that, I'm
Well,
not
Matt
listening to
Patricia is
you."
not a
And he would
fucking
like,
offensive coordinator.
he was like audibling and just doing his thing, and we won the game. Like we did a way better job, like him just controlling it. Now I don't think he's at the level where he's like obviously not even close to how Brady was, where you could just fucking. He literally took control of the fucking offense. He said, "Yeah, I'm doing this shit," you know. Um, but 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 I think again he could become something great. I think he could become good. And then if I like Jacoby Myers. I think we should keep him. If our defense stays the same way, we have Josh Uche, and I would say maybe we grab one really. I mean, I like David Godchow and Lawrence Guy. I think they're big. I think they're strong enough to hold.
Orange guy's old though.
He is. He's been with us forever. But I just think that maybe give him one. I'd say 2 more years, and we gotta either let him go or, as much as I hate to say that, because I really enjoy him. Um, or we need like a bigger. If we just had a run stopper, like one run stopper,
Mm-hmm.
or even just a better maybe. Instead of us running. Oh, that's another thing. Our defense for some reason has so many fucking. I don't know why we have so many fucking corners on the field at all times. I don't know why Bill likes to play that, but he does. And
It's a new style, the whole nickel and dime look.
yeah, I think it's because just with everybody passing, with this game being such
Yeah,
a pass
exactly.
heavy game, I think it kind of makes that way. That's something that I really hate too, because I miss the fullback, dude. I miss having um like Mike Tolbert, who when he would go and play fullback. I missed having the what's his name? Pickard Frick Pickard? He's the one for the Ravens. And Kyle Juszczyk. Like there needs to be more backs like Kyle Juszczyk. Like a big fucking dude who could just destroy you. He could fucking
Juszczyk is like a
he's like a
unicorn though.
dude, he honestly is like an all-around great player. He's a
Yeah,
fucking
he's super
monster.
cerebral too.
Yeah. He
That's like partly
knows
what makes him so good.
he knows what's going on the fucking field, dude. But again, like
Exactly.
he could block, he could do everything. He can catch out the backfield, he could fucking do it all, man. And I think we need more players like that. I think that should be the new way of playing. Because honestly, I think a lot of people are bored of watching people dink and dunk or just fucking launch it downfield when they know that there's a shitty receiver. And again, it's about the win. It's about the win, right? But it's like, how many times am I gonna see this new Tyreek Hill looking figure come out, and now
Right.
everyone's just run like, cool. It's not college, bro. Like my brother was telling me college is all like they just run, and there's no defense. Like defense in college is barely a fucking thing. Like yeah, there's good players like Sauce Gardner who you guys have, but like there's no defensive team. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense to me.
Niners.
Say again.
Niners.
What about the Niners?
They're a defensive team.
No, I'm saying in college.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like I've never heard of a team that's like, yeah, this team carried because of the defense. You know what I mean? It's always like the fucking offense is what really holds the fort. You know. Another
Georgia.
thing. You really think
Georgia
so?
always has a good defense.
I mean, Georgia has
They,
a good everything though.
oh yeah, true. But their defense is something that they've always like prided themselves on.
Yeah.
Like just in the draft coming out, Jalen Carter looks like he could be the #1 overall pick. So is Will Anderson Jr. Also looks like he could be a #1 overall pick. They're both not quarterbacks. Like
Yeah.
that's how good they are. How good they are on defense, and they play on the same team, which is nuts.
Yeah.
But with the NFL, there is two things I did want to talk about.
Hmm.
One, the Bengals fucking beat the shit out of the Bills, like 27-10.
Yeah. That was.
I didn't think the Bengals were that good of a team. I didn't think Josh Allen was that bad because I don't
I
think the
didn't
Bengals
think Josh
defense is
Allen
that
was
good.
that bad.
I didn't think the Bengals defense was that good to force Josh Allen and that offense to have 10 points.
Yeah.
I mean, they
I didn't think
rely
your
way
defense
too
was
much.
that good, bro. Like
Me
honestly.
neither. Me neither. And I do think that the Bills rely way too much on Josh Allen,
Yeah.
but that doesn't excuse the fact that that offense is still top 10.
Honestly, that would be a good team for Saquon to go to. I think.
Yes. Yes.
I think the Bills could take Saquon.
Perfect team.
And then if they traded like fucking.
They don't have an elite running back.
If they traded like. I don't know. Who would they trade though? They can't give it a Diggs. Knox. They give him Knox. Give him a good tight end.
They don't have to. If he doesn't sign with the Giants, then he's in free agency.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. But still, no, I think that the game.
Because I think Tony Pollard's also coming out in free agency.
So I think Zeke is as well. No.
So,
Um,
Zeke, no, Zeke got paid.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Oh, and the other thing,
Yeah.
Jets, the New York Jets have signed Nathaniel Hackett, the former coach of the Denver Broncos. And I think, well, I'm going off on a little bit of a
For
rant here,
what though?
but for offensive coordinator,
Okay.
I'm going off on a little bit of a rant here. So while I think Nathaniel Hackett was not a great head coach in the NFL, even though he did have the dumpster fire that was Russell Wilson. I don't think he was a great head coach. I don't think he handled things the way he should have.
Yeah.
I think when he was doing everything but head coach, he was great. And I
Yeah.
think when he was with the Packers, especially, he was great. And I think that this move shows that the Jets are going to try to trade for Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people think this. A lot of people in like sports media think this, and
Yeah.
I could see it. As a Jets fan, I don't love it and I don't hate it
Yeah.
because I don't love it just because his contract is fucking astronomical. Like I think he's the highest paid quarterback in the league.
But do you
So
think that the receivers that you guys would give to Aaron are good enough? Because you know how
yes,
we all know how Aaron is.
yes.
He's kind of a big fucking baby when it comes to like receivers.
No, the Jets receivers are very good. Jets have
Who's that?
Garrett Wilson, who's
Who's
probably going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
There's the one.
They have
There's one
Elijah
of the
Moore.
newest. Elijah Moore, dude. Yeah, when he pops off.
He's very good. And they're probably going to cut Corey Davis this year, which I like. Hasn't been good. He could block, but he's never healthy. So
Yeah, no, definitely see that. Personally, I think that if I think the Jets need a couple more. I think they maybe need. Who are your safeties right now?
they do need safeties.
I think you guys need safeties.
There's Jordan
I
Whitehead, who they're probably going to cut,
Hmm.
and Lamarcus Joyner, who is dog shit.
Lamarcus Joyner is just old, bro.
Yeah. They have Ashton Davis, but he's off the bench. He's very athletic, but he's just not that like well rounded.
I think personally, the Patriots, they need a solid middle linebacker. Because of the way they like to play. Because I like the guy we have right now. We drafted him couple years. I think maybe 3 years ago now. I like him. He's good, but he's like, your average, like he's a very average player. Like he's well balanced. But it's like when you have someone that's like if you were to say like in terms of stats, he literally is like 80 in everything except for speed. Speed would
Mhm.
be like 75, right? But you can't have a player like that, especially when you're running the way that you like to play, which is I like having a D end be my interior D lineman. You know, it's just too fucking like because you need another heavier dude. So I would say if we took somebody more like fuck. If we had like a fucking Ray Lewis, I mean, not Ray Lewis as in like literally Ray Lewis. I mean like that type of body, bro. Like he's a big fucking dude. He's capable of doing basically. He might not have to be that smart, but he's just able to get around, hit people hard, like make people scared of going towards the middle. That's what's up. Like I think
Right.
I think we have like that's really all
I
we
think
need
that
because
I think they
our
also need another wide receiver.
okay, so I'm just more talking on the defensive side
Oh,
because
okay.
um I
I think their
I
O line is good. I think their D line's not bad. I think they have Judon. I think they have a
oh
lot of
yeah,
older players. I think
yeah,
they're gonna need a cornerback because I don't think Jonathan Jones has too many more years left. I think
no,
they could probably draft a corner in the late
dude,
rounds and
we
develop
draft
one.
so many. Yeah, dude, honestly, like our corners always come out on top. But the thing is, it's weird
That's
because,
because you guys always have veteran DBs,
dude,
at
that's
least
what's
one.
so weird, right? So we have such a good. We always make such good corners. Like look at Stephon Gilmore. He was so fucking good with us. And then look at him when he was with the Colts. It's like I don't hear his name ever. I don't see him producing. I see him getting fucking mauled sometimes. Now it could be just because of the defense being the defense, but again, I still see it, so I'm kind of like, what the fuck, you know? But I think we need um I think we need a little bit of a better line. Maybe just tackles. I would just say tackles. Like our interior line is
Oh,
like okay, in my
you guys
opinion.
have a pretty decent O line. It's not like
Yeah,
it's
they're
really
they're
that bad.
okay, but again, with Mac Jones, it's like this, right? It's either our receivers need more time to get open, or and that means we need a better line, or we keep the O line we have, but we get better receivers. You know what I mean? And it's always, I guess,
Right,
you
right.
could just say it's easier to get the receivers, but personally, I would rather just try to get either develop a better O line or you know what I'm trying to say. It's like
Hmm.
it just seems a little better. But but um yeah, I personally think that we could become a very decent team. Like we already are like an average team. Like we don't suck. Because the people we played were very difficult and the teams we lost to and won against, right? We won but not by a lot. We
Right.
lost
Alright.
but not by a lot. There's a couple games where we
Right,
got
right,
fucking
right,
dogged,
right.
which is like that's just NFL. Like you get dogged sometimes, you know. Some like
The
things just
next
don't really work
thing
out. But
that I would ask you would be who are your top five, not just NFL, but all of sports athletes? We'll say not combat athletes because that's a completely different
yeah.
beast.
Um.
Top five athletes. If you
Okay.
want, I can give mine first just
Yeah.
to give you like an idea.
So personally, I don't like. I'm not a big fan of basketball, so I can't. I'm not really gonna go through with that. If we're talking basketball, I would
Yeah, no,
give
just
a
give
little bit
whatever
different.
your
If we're
yeah, no, it's just
talking,
your opinion across all sports, your top five. It could be top. It could literally be five different Patriots players. That's your opinion. You know what I mean?
um, okay. So I literally want to go. I would go and find his fucking jersey. My number one player who to me, like he's a fucking goat. Luke Kuechly. I fucking
Really?
yes. Luke Kuechly to
Surprised
me.
it's not Brady.
No. I fucking like, dude. Whenever I played Madden, back in 2018 Madden, when I started really playing Madden with my brother, I would always pick the Panthers. And whenever I picked the Panthers, I would sit in the middle. I wouldn't give a fuck about winning. I would just care about playing as Luke Kuechly, because dude, his highlights, the things he like, his way of playing was literally just so methodical. But then he also was like, oh my gosh, there's a highlight of him and Andrew Luck, and Andrew Luck. It was like one of the older, um, it was one of the older videos that the NFL would make where they're kind of talking about different players. I think it was in the top 100, and they were talking about Luke Kuechly, and they were like, there's just this one clip where Andrew Luck's talking about him, and he just fucking, he's like, he just knows everything. That man studies film all the time, and I'm like, dude just knows where to go. Like every fucking call out, dude. Like your audibles, he knows. And he'd be like, okay, for example, so he'd be like, they'd call the audible and he'd go, run left, run left, run left. And they'd be like, oh fuck. Like the QB would be like, oh shit, he knows. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Okay, audible again. Run left, run left, run left. Okay, fuck, he figured it out. Fuck. All right, just do the play. And he'd be like, he would tell the linebacker, hey, blitz, like he blitz this gap, and then he would send him. And again, I think he's not trying to be like the hero or anything. He just knows that he is not going to be quick enough to get to that spot, obviously, to block it, and then for the
Yeah.
other linebacker to kind of like, basically they would have to do a cross, right, to do a switch move, right, defensive switch type move. So
Like a stunt.
yeah, like a stunt basically. So he's like, okay, I like go this way, and I'm gonna fucking take that gap, and he would always fucking be there. So it was just wild to me. So I would say Luke Kuechly. There's a bunch of other reasons too. I hate it because there's this one fucking clip where
You
he
have
gets
the rest of your
mossed.
5.
What's
So
up?
just stand on one guy. So just stand on one guy for 15 minutes. You got the rest of your top
Dude,
5.
this is my dude, bro. Like
I know. I
that
get it. I
dude's
get
my
it. But
guy, man. Um, and again, I'm pretty biased because I play middle linebacker. So
right.
um, but yeah, I like there's one clip though to end off with Luke Kuechly of him against they're playing the Falcons, and for some reason this motherfucker was with Julio by himself. He was one on one with Julio. He is probably like 6'1", 6'2", and Julio was like 6'5", right? Julio mosses him, and it's a really bad moss. Like, but I'm like, dude, you got to give him some fucking credit where credit's due. He's a fucking middle line. He
yeah,
is a
the fact that he
balanced.
kept up with them.
Yeah, he's fucking Julio. Like the fact that he was right there with him.
Julio's a physical specimen.
Yeah, and that was Julio in his fucking prime too. Like I was like, dude, honestly, man, the fact that he's alone with Julio, who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Really? Put him on a fucking tight end. That tight end's not catching shit. But yeah, like yeah, that one thing pisses me off because everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, like wow, look at Julio go." I'm like, "Yeah, he's Julio on a fucking linebacker. No shit, he's gonna he's gonna fucking moss him." Right? But yeah, no. My second guy I would pick would be you said top 5?
Mm-hmm.
The second guy. Honestly, I really like Quentin Nelson. Um
Really, he's
I
had a
think
bad couple of years in the last seasons.
I mean he's with the Colts, like
No, like him, like his PFF grade, which is like
oh okay.
Pro Football Focus, which like doesn't matter what team you're on. It's just like how you play.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Um I just think his mentality with the game is solid, and I think that he. You know what? I take it back. I take it back. Trent Williams. Trent Williams.
Really?
Yes, I take it back. Trading for Trent Williams. Trent Williams is what every single lineman should aspire to be. He's fucking mean when he has to be. He will fuck you up. He just do it all, man. He can pull. He can fucking lay the hammer. He blocked Micah Parsons pretty well. Like if you saw in that last game. Um, Again, some people were saying otherwise. Some people were saying like, "Oh man, like," da, 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 da. And I'm like, you got him though. And that's Micah
Yeah.
Parsons, bro. Like, you know. But yeah, I personally like him. I think and I don't think linemen get enough love.
Agreed.
Sadly, I honestly think that's one of the things that fucks up the game the most. The fact that nobody is really giving them enough credit, and because when you take the spotlight off of certain players or player archetypes, like because everyone always just focuses on like what receivers, running backs, quarterbacks. No one focuses, or like nobody really focuses on linebackers. Nobody really focuses on it's always like usually skill players, right? Which makes sense. They're skills. But it's like
Mhm.
I think if they put linemen and like like more of the big boys, like D linemen, all that type stuff in the like on the board, I think that there'd be more linemen getting traded. I think there would be more linemen having like they need to get better. Like they're going to be constantly trying to get better because they have the focus on them. You know what I mean? So that
Mhm.
means the game gets better. Like there's more running. There's more like literally everything gets fixed. I think honestly a lack of discipline within the offensive line and defensive line causes the game to go to shit. It always like the only types of linemen are like heavies, right? The only type of bigs that I see ever really get the spotlight is DNs, and that's because it's just them pass rushing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, or if it is they are giving praise to the line, it is the offensive line as a whole. It's as a team, as a
Yeah, it's not an
unit.
individual
It's
player.
not, yeah, it's never individual unit except for Trent Williams because
So
he's
would you
just
say your
that much of a
next?
fucking focus. Yeah.
What would you say your next athlete is?
Um, I would say for my third guy, honestly,
You
Gronk.
know,
Gronk.
Gronk.
Not because he's a Pat. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, he is a
Yeah,
Pat. But
that
because he
doesn't
was
fucking matter in
literally,
your opinion.
he was just such a, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT tight end, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says about, oh, Tony Gonzalez is the GOAT. No, man. He could literally do it all. He can block. He can run
No, yeah, he
routes.
was.
He can fucking catch.
He
His
was the
catch
Shaq of the
radius.
NFL.
He literally was the Shaq of the NFL. So I would 100% just say it's him, like
He was
hands
very
down.
dominant.
Um,
Number 4.
Number 4, Randy, Randy Moss. Randy
Word.
might have not have had. Randy might have not have got rings. Randy might have not. Yeah, Randy might have not had rings. Randy might not have had the best. Like, oh no, actually, I was right about to say he might have had. He might have not have had the best stats. That's fucking lie. That's a lie and a half. He had fucking amazing stats, but literally to be such a good player that they are even now using his name like, oh my gosh, that guy got fucking mossed, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
his name is a
dude,
verb.
his name is a verb. Like, you're
That's a
fucking
flex.
you're used as a name, like as a word, man. Like, you just gotta like I couldn't. How could you not? You know. Number 5. Number 5. Um,
Try my pencil.
Okay, I'm gonna choose something that's not football now.
Okay.
This is toughie. This is toughie. mm, I'm gonna choose
can go
curling
another
as the sport. No, I'm just kidding.
You can go another football one. It doesn't matter.
No, it's just that's honestly my top. Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you anyone that's better.
Would Brady
just-
be your fifth?
No, I like Brady. I think he did a lot of great
Why
things.
is he so low?
It's not that he's just not on there to begin with. He's the goat. He's in his own fucking class, bro. To me,
Okay.
he's literally the goat. Like, that's just that's it in itself. That's it. Like, everyone always says like, oh, these guys eat goats. Like, first of all, like what bothers me about that word, the goat, like when you call someone the goat, you're saying the greatest of all time. You cannot have two goats. That's not a fucking thing.
Yeah,
There can't
yeah.
be two greats of all time. There can only be one, bro. Brady is the fucking goat. There's no other, like, you can't call fucking Manning the goat. You can't call fucking Drew Brees the goat.
No, you
Call him
can't.
you can
It's
call him the
not
goat
arguable
of this, or
just because
but
of
like
the ring.
as like an all around. Yeah, you just can't fucking do it. We said no fighters.
Yeah, no fighters.
Yeah, we'll say no fighters. Uh,
It's also okay if you don't have a fifth.
nah, dude. There is definitely a fifth. I just gotta look.
You want me to go so you can think?
Yeah.
All right, so my top five at number 5 for greatest athletes of all time.
Joe Namath.
Nah, he's not on the list. I don't think. At 5, 5's a tough spot. I'll agree with you on that one.
Kimbo Slice.
For number 5, I'm gonna have to go Vince Carter. He's
Really, Vince?
yes, one of my favorite basketball players. Like to go back and watch his highlights are so much fun. And he's so
Oh,
much fun to play
sorry.
with
I
in
thought you said
2K.
Chris Carter, as in the
No,
as in the
no.
receiver.
Vince Carter, NBA player,
Hmm.
shooting guard for the Toronto Raptors for most of his career, and then to the Nets,
Yeah.
and then all around the league. But very fun to play with in 2K. Just such a fun player to watch. Some of the like craziest dunks ever, just
Yeah.
flying over people. At number 4, I'm actually gonna switch Vince Carter to number 4 just because he's one of my favorite. Number 5, just out of respect, Wayne Gretzky for being the greatest hockey player of all time and for putting up stats that are fucking ridiculous compared to the rest of them.
retarded.
Because if you look at like the next closest person to him, it's like, oh my god, to see the difference.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Let's see, most goals.
Okay, you know what? I have my fifth
Okay.
option.
Yeah, the next closest person is 82 goals away from most
82
goals scored
goals.
of all time.
82 fucking goals, dude. That's crazy.
And he also has the stat for the most assists of all time. It's crazy. And he's so good. Vince Carter at 4. Number 3, Big Bad Nick Mangold. Center
Nick
for the
Mangold.
Jets. This is completely just a bias because I played center growing up. He was one of my favorite players. He was a beast, a Pro Bowler so many years in a row, All Pro a couple years. Just a machine. And he's like the
I am the
last.
machine.
He was the last center for the Jets that was like there for a long time.
Yeah.
So he was very good. number 2, I'm gonna have to go Darrell Revis.
Dude, Darrell Revis Island, man. Big
Revis
Patriots
Island
player.
speaks for himself. One of the greatest Jets of all time. Played for the Patriots for a little
One
while.
of the greatest Pats of all time.
Won them a Super Bowl. He did it single-handedly.
Literally, yeah.
They
Fucking
only
Revis
gave him a
Island.
ring for that year.
Tragic.
And then number 1, David Wright.
David Wright.
Played third base for the Mets. He was my favorite baseball player growing up. Another biased pick, but I don't give a fuck.
I mean, that's your
He's my
top 5,
favorite
bro.
athlete of all time.
So, actually, for my 5th, I think I'm gonna go. Dude. Dude, I could actually go with a whole fucking top 10 for Patriots players, bro, honestly. But dude, honestly, man, I'd have to say it's a toughie between 2. It would either be JJ, because bro, JJ, man, fucking monster, dude. Or I'll pick this. These will be the honorable mentions. Honorable mentions would be Dante Hightower, just because personally, he was a fucking beast on the Patriots when he was in his prime, and he was boom tower, man. Like he was our fucking dude. Like that is the dude who he was there. Like he's the guy that I wish we still had, like him in his prime. I think if we had him in his prime, it'd be over.
Right.
And if he got taught a little bit better zone coverage, I think it'd be over. So for my number 5th pick, I pick Shaq because Shaq is just too funny, man. Like
Yeah.
as a person,
Oh, Shaq was one of the most dominant
yeah, like
players of all time.
as a
Teams
basketball
had to
player,
draft more centers in the draft so that they can have more people that can foul out during a game.
yeah.
He changed the game of basketball when he was playing.
Yeah, honestly, I just like the way he played. Like his idea of playing. I just like he just fucking big dicks people, bro, and that's just like holy fuck, dude. Like look at it, like
His
Zion,
dad,
bro.
his
Zion is
dad
like,
used to call the security guard behind the bench and get the security guard to put Shaq on the phone when he was having a bad game, and he goes, "What's up with this pussy shit that I'm watching?" He- he'd be like, "Let's go, man. Let's fucking go."
dude, like that's what I'm talking about, man. Shaq's
Yeah.
just different breed, bro. So I gotta give it to Shaq, man. But honorable mentions, I would say Dante Hightower, um,
Machine.
Dante Boom Tower, Edelman, because he really just made the slot position like worthy, you know. Um, dude, honestly, there's so many fucking NFL players I could just name. But yeah, I would say Dante Hightower, Edelman, or and these are my 3 honorable mentions. Dante Hightower, Edelman, or fuck, who would be in this last honorable mention? Miles Garrett.
Myles Garrett?
Yeah, Miles Garrett.
That's surprising.
I really like Miles Garrett. I think that he is like when he came into the league, they were like, dude, we need more fucking people like Miles Garrett. We need some fucking heavy boys that can
Yeah.
just destroy the fucking edge. And look what they got now. They got fucking Nick Bosa. They got Joey, Nick, fucking Josh Uche, who's
Joey
coming up.
came before
Joey did come before
Miles.
but like I think the way that he's been playing
You
hasn't
know,
been
Miles
as
Garrett
much.
plays Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, dude, he's a fucking. There's a lot of NFL players that are fucking big nerdos. Like, did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see?
Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams, bro. He's like, what the fuck was the thing he said during the
He's like, I don't get in trouble. I just go home and watch anime.
yeah,
When they asked him about like going out,
he was like, didn't he say something like you know how they'll do like the colleges thing? He was like Jamal Williams. Oh fuck, dude, I gotta find it. I gotta find that fucking clip, dude.
Dylan, you still here, buddy?
Yeah.
I get to know. Do you have any top 5 athletes?
I don't really watch sports.
I figured you were gonna say that. Well, the next topic will intrigue you. We have our top 5 anime.
Hold on, I got it. Here we go. I found it.
God.
Hit elite village of the dead. Fucking beast. Yeah, dude, Jamal Williams is funny as hell. Okay, but yes, so let's cut off sports time because we fucking hauled ass on that shit. I could talk about sports all day long, bro. Honestly, I could honestly talk about sports all fucking day long.
It's good to have something that everybody can talk about.
Yeah, it is. It is good to have something. I wish you watched some more sports, Dylan, but I know it's not really your thing, you know. I think it's not really as much your thing because you didn't really play it, you know. But
Yeah, I think
I
also he didn't grow up watching it. I think
yeah, I feel like you didn't have that because like all of us, we all had a person to kind of do it. So like again,
like got us
had
into it.
yeah, I had my dad again with the
And your
whole like
brother.
hey with like yeah football and stuff like that. And then my brother started playing after I started playing. Right, he joined in his freshman year.
And I got Alan to join.
Yeah, you got me to join fifth grade, which
Technically.
was wild. And then like even Brian, bro, like
We got
was,
Brian.
yeah, we got Brian into
So, yeah.
playing, and I don't think Brian would have fucking even. Brian doesn't really care about NFL really anymore. He's more of just fighting, but it's like,
He'll watch
know.
games.
yeah, he will, but it's not like anything important to him. So,
Yeah.
I think that
He came and froze his balls off with me, Emrahan, and Chris.
yeah, I don't know. I feel bad, Dylan. You kind of missed the boat to you know, to join us with the sports stuff. But dude, honestly, there's been a lot of good shows coming out. But there's also
Yeah.
a lot of good shows that I've been missing. So for top 5s, Dylan, you could take this one since we haven't let you
We haven't
you know,
heard
have
from you.
We haven't heard from you in a minute. Top 5 shows.
Your top 5 anime.
Yeah, top 5 anime or just shows in general. If you want to just shoot for shows.
Do you want to do like
anime
shows and
first,
anime
and
separate?
then
Or
yeah,
together?
let's do them separate.
Yeah, we'll separate them because they're just
Yeah.
so deep. Yeah, go for it.
In order? There's like number 1 best or
Yeah, number 1 best, 5 worst.
not. Let me
You
see.
can go from 5 up or 1 down. That's up to you.
At number 5, it would have to be. I'm gonna say my top 3 for now.
Okay, that's fine.
At number 3, I have Gintama.
Okay,
Fucking
okay.
Gintama. That's a good
Yep.
show.
Gotta love it,
Gintama
gotta
holds
love
a special place in my heart.
Cyclone.
Made me enjoy
Like
comedy a lot
people
more.
who have seen
The
that show
Neil
agree with you.
Armstrong Cyclone Armstrong Cannon. It's just a big dick. So fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Alright.
Second place,
Number 2.
it will be Berserk.
Berserk
Nice.
solid.
The anime or the manga? Because I like the movies personally. but the manga was also amazing. I haven't read it, but
Yeah.
I've heard.
I love the manga because like Kentaro just puts so much effort, like he puts so much time and effort just into like everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he
For
started
his
drawing
death.
it when he was 15.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
you guys
fucking
gone now
special
though.
talent right there.
Yeah,
Dude, I can't wait to watch Berserk, bro. And to just get into it. We gotta get into that
Dude,
shit.
There's
I recommend
movies on Netflix
doing
that are very good.
watching the 1997 version and reading it afterwards.
The ones that are anime, the ones that are on Netflix are good. They're not like the animation is fucking retarded.
All right, number 1, Dylan. What you got? What you got, bro? Show me what you got.
Number one, I would have to say Monster
Really?
by
No fucking
Wow.
way, dude.
Naoki Urasawa.
Really? You really enjoy that show, bro? We've been trying to get on that show, but again, I really like, now that you're saying it, bro, we gotta do it. It's gotta be an in-person type
Number
thing, bro.
one, I gotta check that out now because I've wanted to check it out because it looked good, but it doesn't.
It's on Netflix.
But what was gonna be your reason? It's not supernatural, but what? Or it
It's not
is?
supernatural. It's not flashy. It's more grounded. More.
Right.
It's a more philosophical thriller type of show.
That show's from what he told me about it, that shit's fucking wild.
It seems like that.
It sounds like a fucking wild ass show, dude.
It looks very good.
Oh yeah. I also forgot to mention in top 5 actually. Chainsaw Man and Hunter x Hunter.
Really?
Nice. Nice.
You like
Honorable
yaoi?
mentions. I would have to mention Junji Ito's collection.
I didn't know you were into yaoi.
You're into yaoi. What makes Hunter x Hunter fucking yaoi, huh?
Dude,
Huh.
I looked it up, bro. And they were like, it has a lot of yaoi elements. Allegedly.
No.
I personally,
I don't see.
I don't think I don't really see it either. There's some moments where I'm like, okay, that's a little gay, but it's okay. It's 2023. It's okay.
I
You
see it
know,
in Fight Club a little bit. Like Brian kind of ruined Fight Club for me that way.
Yeah, Brian was
I-
saying like
not
Fight
really
Club's
ruined
about
it,
gay
but
people. I'm like,
I'm-
what? It's about gay men and like,
Yeah, the more you look into it, you're like, ah, shit.
I'm not gonna be thinking about that, bro. Like, I'm not gonna
Like when he explained it, and then the next time that I watched it, I was kind of like, yeah.
fucking
but
Brian.
I was
damn it.
I was joking. He didn't
Fucking
really
hell,
ruin it.
Brian. Son of a bitch. Yeah, no,
Just
I
make
see
it
what you're saying.
joke.
But yeah, so
It honestly made me laugh my ass off when I was watching the movie.
so Dylan, can you say your 3 honorable mentions again?
Hunter x Hunter.
Mm.
The Junji Ito collection.
Mhm.
And the kind of work he has. I enjoy them. Junji Ito, by the way, he's like a Japanese horror mangaka.
Mm.
So like he'll have these short little stories, and they're all just kind of separate for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's like his artwork is unique.
Yep.
You've probably seen like a couple images from memes and whatnot, but it's pretty gnarly.
I thought you were gonna say Nichijou, honestly. That shit's funny as hell when the fucking principal suplex the deer. Honestly,
Yeah, that's true.
I might go get a tattoo of it on my leg, right next to right on my ankle, of the fucking
Deer?
of him, like literally him mid suplex deer. Like, shit
Go on.
gets me, bro. Maybe I might do it for shits and giggles, you know. Loesch, what about you though? Let me hear your top 5s, bro. Let me hear your top 5s.
My top five.
While you're giving me your top fives, I'm gonna put some pants on.
All right.
Okay.
People gotta know I'm naked right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Why must you mention this?
They gotta know. People gotta know. Gotta give the
No,
people
they
what
don't.
they
I mean,
want.
you told me we were doing.
No,
this
they
all night
don't.
Before we started the recording,
It got cold in my room. Sorry.
you don't think I'm freezing? I can put diamonds in my nipples, but I listen to you.
My dong is inside my body right now. All right, let me hear it though. Tell the people. Tell the people. Top fives.
Number 5, and kind of an honorable mention at the same time. Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
One of my first anime. I think we all.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it
Classic.
coming home from school.
Yeah, man. Classic.
Number 4, kind of a brand new one. It's gonna have to be Cyberpunk.
Ah, dude, solid show.
A new Cyberpunk.
Sadly, it
absolute
is a one-off.
fantastic show.
If you didn't know, it's just
Yeah,
having that
only
one
one
season.
season.
Sadly, it's a solid show. That hits the feels, hits everything.
Fantastic show.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant.
Number 3 is hard. Actually,
I haven't
no,
heard
not
that show. 3 is hard.
No, I just said number 3 is the
I
hard.
know I'm fucking with you.
I know. For number 3, I'd probably have to put Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Fantastic show. Number 2, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I'm actually watching that right now with Dylan and Dylan and Brian.
Absolutely amazing show.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, One Piece.
Yeah. What are your 3?
I can
honorable
arguably put One Piece over Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as well. Like either or.
Yeah, it's a toss-up. Bit of a toss-up.
Yeah. They're just both amazing shows. For my honorable mentions,
Honorable mentions. I feel like we watch Mojo right now. For the honorable mentions. Hey guys, if you guys are still with us, don't forget to hydrate or die.
I really don't know what my 3 honorable mentions would be. Maybe 7 Deadly Sins, just because I didn't watch that too long ago. So that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
D Gray Man was good.
Yep.
Black Clover, I like that as well.
Yeah.
Some of it was annoying. I.e. Asta, he was mostly the annoying
he's
part.
a little bitch. But, you know.
It's not even that, he's just so fucking loud.
It's like the classic shonen character. But
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a little bit of a copy off of Naruto.
Yeah. I
That's
feel that.
just a
I
wee
mean,
bit.
again, it's just because it's shonen. That's just how shonen.
Do you like
goes.
what's it called? My Hero?
No, I don't like My Hero.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I watched
I hate
a
that
couple
shit.
seasons of it. I thought it was alright.
That shit's a yaoi.
Everything to you is yaoi.
No. Just
I don't think it's that bad.
Deku and Bakugo, bro. Like the shit that I've seen, it just makes me. Be like,
That's
"Ah."
because of people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
People,
fan
people
bases.
ruined it for me. I'm sorry.
Very dark.
Fucking, they ruined it. I'm sorry. Like, no, man. Just can't deal with it. If I were to take 5, and this is not going to be in order because when it comes to this, I just can't. If I were to take top 5s for me, I would say One Piece, because it's something that me and my brother would watch before I left the army. I would watch that. I'd watch like every once in a while because I was trying to catch up. It's been about 3 years since I first started it. Because it was in the summer time, right as we got out from senior year. I was like, what do I do? Like, I don't know what to do with my time right now. And I wasn't too into playing bass at the time. Like, I knew I was okay, and I enjoyed picking it up every once in a while, but I didn't have the bases to really enjoy my time. So I would say top 5, definitely One Piece. I'd watch that shit so many times. I barely ever skipped at that time. I'm not liking what they're doing with it right now. It feels too filler or like Saturday cartoony. There's too many characters that they're trying to implement as like main characters that I feel like, right? Like if it's the main crew or like a crew, like a different crew that's actually important, like Law's crew or Kid's crew, right? I'll take the time to go and watch them and enjoy them fighting and beating the shit out of people and killing them, right? But like I don't give a fuck about Carrot. I don't give a fuck about like the third, it's like the not the primary, secondary, like the fucking thirds and fourth characters, bro. Like I don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
I mean obviously I do, but like I'm not gonna be fucking butthurt if Carrot dies. I'll be butthurt if fucking Chopper dies or fucking Sanji dies. Like one of the crew, or even like if Kid died or if Law died, I'd be fucking sad. That shit would fuck me up. But like if Carrot died, I'd be like,
Some
alright, bro.
people theorizing that Law is gonna join the Straw Hats.
Yeah, I've been seeing stuff, but it's not gonna happen because again, he's already a captain. That would make no sense. Plus, they already have.
No, I
like-
could see it happening.
So
Log crew's fucking.
I wouldn't say so.
Do you remember
because-
anybody on Log's crew except for Beppo?
Dude, I mean that's all you need. You just need Beppo. He's a
And is
fucking
the only
bear.
reason that you remember Beppo is that he's a polar bear, not because he's strong?
No, it's because there's this one part where I think he's fighting. They're all fighting Big Mom. Oh no, they're all fighting Kuma, and he gets slapped by Kuma, and he realizes like, yeah, I can't win this shit, and he just like pretends to knock out. He's like, oh, and like clearly he's like ready to fight again, and he looks like left and right, and he goes, I'm like, okay, Beppo, you're making a fucking business decision right here. I understand. I get it, bro. Like, it's fine. But no, I don't think that's gonna happen because so if you notice with the Straw Hats, right? Everybody has a role, and
Right.
they already have a doctor, so they don't need Law.
True.
Plus, Law and Luffy, like he wouldn't listen to Luffy, so it's like everyone, yeah, they don't like. Obviously, they still think of him as like I'm not gonna like, yeah, that's a dumbass thing to do. I'm not fucking listening to you. Like they'll take that, but there's some things that they'll be like, okay, I'm doing that. Like when he gets serious, when Luffy's like, you're gonna fucking do this shit, and he's serious about it, they do this shit, you know. But yeah, I'd say One Piece is up there. Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it has so much potential. I think it's gonna be the thing
Yeah.
that brings a lot of other animes into the light. Or maybe not into the light, but like more like there's gonna be a lot more shows that are very similar to it. So, or very based off of how some things in the show go, like killing off characters, the way that characters interact with each other, just like a lot of minor things they're gonna take from that show. Fighting, animation, it's all coming in. One Punch Man, that is definitely
show.
up there. I fucking love that show. One is a retardedly good writer. I wasn't the biggest. I didn't enjoy the ending too much, and I told Dylan a bunch of times about this. I didn't enjoy the ending too much about how things went with Mob Psycho, but I still like the show in general. So
Right.
that's all that really matters.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yep. I talked a lot about that last week. Goblin Slayer, one of the other shows
Really?
that's been coming up. I would definitely put that up there in my top 5. It's
Wow.
just solid all around. during that time when I was watching it, I was really big into D&D, and it has a lot of D&D elements. And it does hit on those elements sometimes, but it doesn't really kill it with like, oh, I'm a mage, or oh, I'm a
Right.
paladin,
Doesn't
or
beat it to
whatever,
death.
right? Like I'm a, I don't know, brawler. Like again, I'm not such a fucking nerd. I just played it whenever my boys would be like, hey, you want to play like D&D? I'd be like, sure, I'll fucking hop in. Why not? I'll fucking roll the dice. It's not that hard of a concept. It's honestly not that big of a nerd game if you just understand how the game works. You could just literally do whatever you want. If I wanted to fuck the dragon, I could fuck the dragon if I want, you know. But yeah, so One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Goblin Slayer, One Punch Man. Dude, there's a lot of fucking good shows out there, man.
Yeah, that's why I had to take
Yeah.
a bit.
It's tough, dude. Like honestly.
That is the dilemma.
Helsing. No, correction. Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo. 10 billion times over Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, I
I
forgot about
literally-
that.
I
honestly forgot
cannot
about
fucking watch Samurai Champloo again. I would literally have to wait a couple years, because when I watched that, when I finished Samurai Champloo, I was like distraught. Like I didn't know how to fucking feel. Like I was straight up like satisfied but unsatisfied. I was the most
Yeah, it was a fantastic show.
I literally was like lost. I felt lost for a fucking. I had like a fucking midlife crisis of like, I was literally like, for a couple days I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? What am I supposed to be doing? What do I do? What do I watch now? And I just couldn't. Like the music, the animation, the art style, the storyline, like the way the characters interacted with each other, just everything about that show, man, just made me be like, I just couldn't go back to watching another shonen, bro. Dude, honestly, dude, if I honorable mentions, Hellsing Ultimate, it was phenomenal. I have watched that show fucking 3 times. I watched it 3 times, and it's how many episodes are there? I think it's like, do you remember, Dylan? It's like 12, right? 10 or 12.
I think so.
And they're an hour long each. So, and I've watched it 3 times. That's fucking 30 hours on that show alone. I've watched. So I would say that one. Castlevania. It's pretty new, but that show is fucking solid. Like all around. If I could throw it in the top 5, I would, but I'm only gonna put it in the honorable mentions. So yeah, I would definitely say for the top 3 mentions, Hellsing, fucking Castlevania, and my last one would, I would say Overlord. It is an isekai, and I'm not the biggest fan on the whole isekai thing, but later down the line of the show, it kind of just says, yeah, we know, like the main character who's like overpowered as fuck, just like Saitama.
Mhm.
He kind of just accepts the fact that he's there and goes, this is my life now. I'm gonna take care of my people, and I'm just gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna fucking take over the fucking planet and shit. Like he's like, I'm gonna make a good place for my place, you know. And yeah, honestly, that's really it. Like I could name off a bunch of other shows too. But yeah, the shows that I've been watching recently with the boys, because I haven't really had a show that I've been watching by myself, because I just finished Castlevania.
Mhm.
We've been watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood because I'm pretty late to the game on a lot of shows, like Monster, which is
Yeah.
old. I haven't watched Parasite. I haven't watched fucking I don't even really remember Naruto. I remember watching it.
I haven't seen fucking Naruto.
I just don't even remember watching it too much. I really liked Naruto when things were a lot more simple, but then when they started kind of Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah, I heard
Dragon
that
Ball
from a lot of people.
Supering it up, I was kind of like, all right, bro, like if you just fucking throw in Rasengans and all this shit all the damn time, I'm kind of like, you know what? This doesn't really feel like Naruto anymore. Naruto's supposed to be ninja shit. Like, this is basically like Dragon Ball Z. Not really digging it. So when it started kind of going towards the later arcs and seasons and shit, I was kind of like, I'm out, man. Whatever, man. But yeah.
I heard that from a good amount of people.
What's up?
So I heard that from a good amount of people.
Yeah. It's a good show. I honestly, I'm gonna go and read it again. I'm gonna go and read through it when I get my when I go figure it out. But you know. All right. Yeah. Let's check out the time. It's 11:51.
That it is.
It is 11:51. Personally, I'm gassed. Had a long day. I think we talked about a lot of good stuff. What do you guys think?
I agree. We didn't give Dylan a lot of chances to talk though, so I feel a little bit bad about that.
That's all right. You know why? Because there's always gonna be more to come.
That is
It's gonna
very
be,
true.
There's gonna be the one next week too. There's gonna be the one next weekend too. But yeah, honestly, I think it's a good place to cut it. If you guys are Gucci with that, you know. What do you guys think?
I'm fine with
Alright.
that.
All right. Well, for anybody who has been staying with us, I haven't really been looking at if there's people in the chat or if people have been watching, but if there has been anybody here, we really appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. And for anybody who's been watching the VODs and enjoying our music content, we really appreciate you guys supporting us, even though we're small. But we won't forget. I sure as hell won't. Do you guys have anything left to say to the lovely people out there?
Peace.
Deuces.
All right.
Have a good night. Crack is whack. If it's wet, it ain't right. Not mean to rhyme there, but hey, we'll take it.
Bars. Put it in the song. All right. All right, everybody. Well, again, like I said, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. And as always, more to come.
Deuces.
Deuces.